Hello, welcome, and Merry Christmas to each and every one of you watching me, to my subscribers, and to my new subscribers, and to my returning viewers. Merry Christmas once again. I do street videos. At this time, I'm adding some lifestyle as well to it, but I'm going to go back to the street. So watch out for more street videos coming up. Today, I'm cooking for Christmas. I'm cooking rice balls and groundnut soup. So join me. Let's cook for Christmas. It's a one-person meal, so you can only be invited through the video. Chicken here. I'm going to steam it before I use it for the soup. I'm going to steam it for about 15 minutes or 10. Let's say 10 minutes, and then I'm going to use it for the soup. And then we have a groundnut butter here, or the peanut butter is going to be used for the peanut soup. So first of all, I'm going to wash the chicken, and then I'm gonna steam it. So we're gonna, as a matter of fact, steam the chicken. So I'm gonna put some water here. We're gonna steam for 10 minutes. So I'm gonna put my chicken in here for the steaming. Put my chicken in here for the steaming. Put it in here for the steaming. So it's time to steam the chicken. I'm gonna add some curry powder and some few things to help steam the chicken better. So we are steaming our chicken for a while before we start the soup. So I'm gonna add some curry powder. I love this type of curry powder because it has a very good smell. It also has turmeric in it. So I'm gonna stir for it to mix up nicely. I think I need to add a bit of water to it. Add a bit of water to the steaming. Let's add a bit of water to the steaming. So we're steaming our chicken with curry. So we're still steaming the chicken. Very soon it will be well steamed, and then we're gonna start the soup. Steaming the chicken. I remember way back in the 80s, 50. I'm gonna be 51 soon. In the olden days, when it gets to Christmas, in Ghana in particular, chicken was one of the main thing that you will find in most homes. Chicken soup, yeah, I do remember. And then some people also do goat, some also do cow meat. So it's about cooking and feasting as well. So I like to say you guys have been very good to my channel. If you are new, I also like to say that thank you for choosing my channel, and make sure you come back to watch my videos every now and then. We're gonna transfer the chicken here. Transfer the chicken from here to here. It's now steamed. So transfer them here. I'm going to transfer the chicken here. Transfer the chicken here. I'm going to transfer it here so that I can have time for, I can have space for the groundnut soup. So we see we have our steamed chicken over there. So it's now time to it's not time to steam. No, it's not time. It's not time to prepare the peanut soup itself. So we add the peanut butter. I'm gonna add some few spoons just to see how. I don't want it to be thick. I don't want the soup to be that thick. So stirring it nicely. And I'm gonna stir. Let me use the longer this thing, otherwise it. So I'm gonna add water to it. Some manageable amount of water to it. So I've added water. So it's time to So now it's time to stir it gradually. I'm going to stir it. Once it boils, it's going to melt all the ones that have not melted will melt whilst it boils. So I'm not going to worry myself. So now we add water to the granules. So I'm going to add a few other things: pepper, garlic, and some other things to it. So now I'm going to add pepper. So I add my pepper. And then stir. Let me increase the fire so it can start to work. So you see the peanut butter has melted nicely. When it boils later, it's going to melt the most. So we have it on fire now. I'm going to add some rosemary and some coriander and black pepper to it, and then I'm going to stir it. The thing is, anytime I'm cooking this, and I have to make sure I'm close to, I don't have to leave it, to make sure I'm close to it, else it's gonna overflow. The moment the fire is too high, I always realize that it overflows. Now I see my soup beginning to prepare. So I'm going to put my chicken in. Put it in. I put chicken in. The soup for one. So it doesn't have to be plenty like that. Now I'm going to add some tomato as well. So I'm going to add some small tomato. I blend some tomato. So add a small blend of tomato to it as well. So let me taste the salt content and see. Check. I'm going to test and see the salt content. I think the salt content is good. So now let me test the salt content. The salt content is good. The soup is beginning to taste good. So we're going to be preparing our rice balls or Omotuo very soon. So we're going to be preparing our rice balls or Omotuo very soon. So we're going to put the rice on, and I'm going to add more water so I can drive it very nice. So what has been your most memorable Christmas? I've spent 50 Christmas on planet Earth so far. Memory, what are your memories? Best Christmas memory? I think that it's all about the eating and the drinking and having fun. When I was young though, that time I would attend a lot of parties, of course children's parties, family parties as well. And when I grew up too, I used to attend parties a lot during Christmas. But these days, just feel like taking my Christmas on an easy mode, cook, eat, sleep and relax, or maybe invite someone to just be around with me. So guys, we're going to go to the soup and then check, and then we're going to start with Omotuo. And I also remember about Christmas here in Ghana, Africa, when your parents will buy you a brand new dress. Everything brand new shoe, brand new dress, everything. And then they buy you some of these Christmas toys and all that. Yes, I think my first Christmas I spent when I could really remember that we went out, and I have to ask my parents to go do shopping for me. Now I do the shopping for myself. Now our soup is almost ready. We're going to transfer it here, and then I start cooking the rice. So I'm going to cook the rice on this one. So there's one thing here my soup is missing. During Christmas, there's a plant in Ghana, if you have lived in Ghana, called akoko-mesa. Right, akoko-mesa is a very popular plant that if you live in Ghana probably, and if you live with older people, they used to prepare soup most often, especially during Christmas. They don't joke with akoko-mesa. But anyway, I've got some wine here. A little bit of wine doesn't spoil anything. Cheers. Merry Christmas once again. So the akoko-mesa gives the soup a particular kind of flavor that any other spice cannot compare to. But unfortunately, I don't have one in my house. Maybe I need to get a flower pot and then plant one in it. Next year by now, I'll be able to use it for my Christmas groundnut soup and rice balls. So let's go to start cooking the rice balls. So here, okay, have our water boiling. So we have our water boiling. I'm going to produce then I'm going to get the rice into it. I want the boiling to go down so I can put the rice in it. I need to put it slowly. So I'm going to get the rice. Now I'm going to stir the rice. I've added some salt. So let's leave it to boil. Let's stir the rice to see how it's going. I need to add a bit of water because I'm going to drive it. So I'm going to drive it. So I'm going to stir it. Let's try and do the driving of it. Still not too soft yet. It's not too soft. It needs to get softer. I want to say a big shout out to all my viewers, especially those from countries like UK, US, Germany, Italy, Ghana, India, Pakistan, Uzbekistan, Jamaica, and all across the world watching my videos. So thank you very much. Let me know the traditional Christmas recipe from the country that you live in. Just leave it in the comment section. If you want to do that, just leave it in the comment section. Let me know the traditional Christmas or your favorite traditional Christmas cuisine. My favorite Christmas traditional cuisine is Omotuo and groundnut soup. And like I told you earlier at the beginning of the video, Omotuo is simply rice balls, and then Katikwan is the groundnut soup, the peanut soup with chicken. Some people either do it with goat or with cow meat or even with pork. But I'm doing this one with chicken. Yeah, so, and let me know whether you've ever tried this particular meal before. Let's go and check our food. So it's time to dry up the. I cannot press it because I'm using a ceramic cooker, so now I have to bring it from the fire here so I can use more pressure. The ceramic may break. So now I'm going to drive it. I'm going to drive it. So I'm going to drive it so it can form the ball. Right. So I'm driving it. Nicely. Let me get this one from here into it. So that's a meal for one. So this is how it's going to be done. So you see, I'm driving it nicely. It's becoming thicker, so I have to scratch it against the wall so it becomes softer to turn into a ball. So you can see, so this is how our rice is looking now. So now I think it's okay now. So it's time to serve. But before we serve, we need to make the balls. So I'm going to make the balls. I'm going to put it in this. I think I should have added some water. To it. So I'm going to put it in the bowl. Then I'm going to make it roll proper. Let me add a bit of it to it. It's Christmas time, so time to eat proper. So and then this one to it. I'm gonna let me take that side from there. So I have my Omotuo. So that is the ball. Ready? So I'm gonna fetch the soup on it. There are two ways you can serve it. Either serve the soup separate or serve the soup on it, but I prefer to serve with the soup on it. So that is it. Some people prefer to use spoon to eat this food, but I always prefer to use my hand. I always prefer to use my hand. think I should have added salt to the steaming of the pepper of the chicken. I have added a bit of salt to the chicken. But you know, it feels good. If you are watching, kindly rate my cooking. Out of 5 stars, how many stars are you going to give my cooking? Alright, it's time to eat.